The silence in the United Nations Assembly Hall was deafening as Ambassador Elena Rodriguez stared at the holographic projection floating above the podium. The alien entity before them defied description. A shimmering mass of crystalline structures that pulsed with otherworldly light, its voice resonating through dimensions rather than air. Your species has been observed for millennia. The entity spoke, its words appearing simultaneously in every known human language within the minds of those present. We are the architects of the Galactic Preservation Council, and we have reached an irreversible decision. President Marcus Thompson of the Global Defense Alliance leaned forward in his seat, his weathered face pale with apprehension. 3 months had passed since first contact, 3 months of failed diplomatic attempts and growing cosmic tension. The architects had initially seemed benevolent, sharing glimpses of advanced technology and promising peaceful coexistence. But everything changed when they began their deep evaluation of humanity. Earth must be sealed off from the greater cosmos. The architect continued, its crystalline form shifting colors from azure to deep crimson. Your species exhibits a unique and dangerous phenomenon that threatens the stability of all sentient life in this galaxy. Dr. James Mitchell, the lead xenobiologist, stood shakily from his observer's chair. What phenomenon? We've shown you our capacity for growth, our artistic achievements, our scientific progress. What could possibly? Fear? The entity interrupted, the word reverberating through the hall like thunder. Not ordinary fear, but something far more insidious. Your species has developed what we term reality distortion through collective terror. The assembly erupted in confused murmurs. Ambassador Rodriguez raised her hand for silence, her diplomatic training barely containing her own rising panic. Please explain. We don't understand. The holographic display shifted, showing swirling galaxies and distant star systems. In our observations across the cosmos, we have encountered over 14 million intelligent species. Each experiences fear as a survival mechanism. But humans have transcended this boundary. Your collective fears have begun to manifest as actual threats to spacetime itself. Images flashed before them, historical events, wars, pandemics, natural disasters. But as they watched, the images began to warp and shift, showing impossible variations and alternate realities bleeding into one another. Every time your species faces existential dread, every moment of global panic or despair, you unknowingly tear microscopic rifts in the fabric of reality, the architect explained. These tears have been growing, spreading beyond your solar system. We have detected 17 separate timeline fractures in nearby star systems, each originating from moments of peak human terror. Captain Lisa Hayes of the Space Force felt her blood run cold. Are you saying our fears are dangerous to other worlds? Your World War III scenario that never occurred still exists as a shadow reality, bleeding energy into our dimension. Your climate change anxieties have created phantom apocalypses that consume actual resources from neighboring systems. Your technological fears have spawned AI entities that exist in quantum uncertainty, threatening civilizations that have never even developed computers. The room fell into stunned silence. Administrator Robert Kim of the Global Science Council finally spoke, his voice barely a whisper. But surely there must be a way to control this? To learn to manage these abilities? The architect's form pulsed with what seemed like sadness. We have monitored species with similar capabilities across cosmic history. Without exception, they either learn to transcend their fear-based consciousness within 3 centuries of discovery, or they must be quarantined to prevent universal catastrophe. Humanity has reached that threshold. And if we refuse? President Thompson asked, though he already dreaded the answer. Refusal results in immediate termination of your species. Acceptance means permanent isolation, but continued existence within your solar system. No interstellar travel, no cosmic communication, but life. Ambassador Rodriguez stood slowly, the weight of humanity's future pressing down upon her shoulders. How long do we have to decide? The barrier construction begins at the next solar alignment, in 72 Earth hours. Choose wisely, children of Terra. Your cosmic fear has made you too dangerous to remain free, but too precious to simply destroy. As the architect's form began to fade, Elena Rodriguez realized that humanity's greatest strength, their capacity to imagine and fear the worst, had become their ultimate cosmic prison.